Welcome back to 5 Minute Fantasy Football, presented to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network and our friends over at Underdog. Fantasy football is not over for this season. Download Underdog, join millions in playing. You can play on Monday night slate. We're going to go through my 5 favorite player pick'ems for the pick'em contest, as well as 2 bonuses. And don't forget to use promo code FFSGPN so they know we sent you. Let's talk about it. Sam Darnold, 270.5 passing. Give me the higher for Sam Darnold. The Vikings, the Vikings have been passing the ball. He's been 254 yards per game this season. TJ Hawkinson has just come back recently, and I know they're coming off of a tough game against Detroit, but we've seen Sam Darnold and this crew hit over 300 at least 6 times this season. Then you look over at what the Rams have been allowing. We've seen some monster games. We've seen 246 yards on average over the last 3, 223 for the season. We have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones, and TJ Hawkinson. Darnold's going to hit the higher. Matthew Stafford, 8 interceptions this year, but the Vikings have 24 takeaways, 24 interceptions this year. So give me the higher on the 0.5 interceptions for Stafford. I'm going to go Puka Nacua, 7.5. He's hit that 6 out of the last 8 times, 75% higher for Puka Nacua. The Vikings are the 4th highest as far as fantasy points towards the receiver position. I'm going to go with the lower on the Cooper Kupp 0.5 rushing or receiving touchdowns. Cooper Kupp he's not been himself this year. He's not bounced back from that ankle injury. Maybe he's lost a step a little bit coming off of the injuries, the ankles and the knee and the back, a little everything for Cooper Kupp since that Triple Crown season. But touchdowns are really hard to come by in the NFL. Teams only get so many possessions. They can only score so many touchdowns. And to pick the player, it's hard to pick the guys that are not going to score a touchdown than it is to pick the guys that are. And they're actually giving you the lower for first half. I know it's a reduced rate, but I'm still going to add it. Kyren Williams, lower than 84.5 rushing yards. The Minnesota Vikings give up a ton of yards through the air, but they do not give a lot of yards up through the ground on the ground. They've been really tough run defense. Kyren Williams could be scripted out of the game a little bit if the Vikings and the Rams turn this into a shootout. So I'm going to go Kyren Williams lower than 84.5 rushing yards. TJ Hawkinson, you look at the Rams are letting up a ton of points to the tight end position. This is one of their worst rated positions. They're rated 13th against tight ends. Give me 4.5 receptions to TJ Hawkinson. Again, Justin Jefferson, give me the higher, 6.5. He's hitting this on the regular. And then Cam Akers, lower than 0.5 rushing touchdowns. Again, it's no passing, it's only rushing, and it's just really hard to score touchdowns in the NFL. And so Cam Akers is a backup running back. I'm excited to give us the lower on this one. And again, back to Justin Jefferson. You know that the Minnesota Vikings are going to do everything they can to get him involved early and to get him going. I can see him hitting close to the 6.5 in the first half. Their offense it's going to run through that passing game, and it's going to run through Justin Jefferson and Sam Darnold. So, again, make sure you use promo code FFSGPN so that we sent you. As always, good luck this week.